and welcome to episode 2 of our Joy of Life challenge. Here's our sweet girl Hazel sleeping on an old mattress on pallets. So, for this episode, I am hoping to build up this bakery a little bit more and maybe make it look like not such a hot mess. Maybe we can even have walls. Who knows? I like to dream big. Or even a toilet. The possibilities are endless. So, right now, as of last night, we have a fish pie and a couple of cookies. This episode, I'm very excited. I think we finally have enough money that we can place some cookbooks for my cooking mods so we can start selling some cuter baked goods. So it looks like the cheapest is Oni's. Oh, I like the yellow. I think this morning I'm going to have her do some baking, and then maybe around 8 or 9 I will have her open up the bakery. I also put in a bunch of new townies into the world so that we will have cute people to meet and hang out with. Oni has a lot of baking stuff that's low skill level, which is great. Let's just start at the top. Red velvet mini cake. Let's go. And her needs are actually really great. God, she's busy being sad about her dead grandma. Grow up. Yeah, me too. Me too, girl. And I'm also hoping that these new recipes that come with the custom food mods are hopefully going to sell for a little more in addition to being cuter. So, oh, and that fulfilled some of her whims. Oh, look at these. These are so cute. Let me zoom in for you. Oh, they're little Christmas ones. It is fall. She's a little early, but look at where she's living. Can you blame her? She would love a Christmas present. She's like, all I want for Christmas is a real working toilet. It's a spin on the classic song. I just realized that I spent all of our money and now we can't open the store. So that was in fact my bad. I was thinking about that and then I wasn't. And that was a bit of a failure on my part. We don't even have anything in our inventory we can sell. So my girl is going to have to go do some digging. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Hazel. All right, dig. Oh, there's a plant over here. Oh, it's trash fruit. Never mind. Oh, these can be really good. These are little presents that pets will find. Even though we don't have a pet, there's so many strays in this world that they leave these little boxes, and sometimes they have really good collectibles. I know I said I wanted to open at 9 a.m., but I don't know if that's going to be happening because someone, I don't want to name any names, spent all of our money on baking. Someone. We're not sure who. It certainly wasn't me. It was Hazel. Dumb bitch. Okay, and Hazel is just standing here, staring into the void, which is real. Babes is probably dissociating, which me too. Ugh, this world is so cute. I love rain in real life, especially. Whenever it rains, my brother calls me a witch and said that I made it rain. And I'm like, if I would, I could. If it was up to me, it would rain even more. A broken fossil. Remember when I said that would probably be something really good? And then it wasn't? LOL. Okay, I'm just going to sell all of these. This is going to be enough. And then I'm going to open her store so that hopefully by the time we get back, there will be some people already around starting to buy some stuff. Oh, that's 144. That's so good. I want to cook another thing of the red velvet mini cakes. I want to see how the pricing compares for a single versus party size. Is it actually proportional? So, in that case, does it matter? So I'm hoping some people start showing up. This is a townie that I made over. This is the daughter of the sim in the previous episode who came to help us clean up and then absolutely noped out when she saw how bad things were. This is a teen. I think she's such a little cutie. Hopefully she's got money to spend. That's all I'm saying. And we just reached level 4 of the baking skill, which is amazing. Maybe we can even get some lights in here, but I don't want to be too greedy. 144. Oh my gosh, slay. Was that you, babe? I love you. Now that we have a little bit more money, $200, we're rolling in it. I'm going to finish giving us walls. I think I want to focus on making this front room a little cuter because I feel like that's realistically what you would want for business, because now back here is usable. It's not like a safety hazard anymore, except for that. Maybe this girl gets a toilet. maybe I'll be generous. It'd be great if the toilet was in a separate room, but, we can't have everything. In fact, we can't even have a toilet. We can't afford it. So forget I said anything. I would really like to have a light because it's looking pretty sad in here. And thankfully, my favorite lights are super cheap. So it's not too big of a deal. Okay, so we're going to use the super subtle saucer lights, which are my favorite, and they're $50 each. I'm going to see, that's the most expensive thing that we can make right now. So I'm thinking a mandarin orange roll cake, plus that looks super cute. I'm hoping the quality turns out good because I think she just unlocked that. So I'm going to let her finish baking this, and then I think I might have her go talk to some customers because I would love to get up her business renown, which would allow us to have some more business perks like tips. I would love some tips. Can you stop being flirty and get to the fucking baking? Oh my God. I tell ya, some Sims. Nobody wants to work anymore. Oh, she's still stressed from the fire. I would be too. You stressed me out. Yeah, whose fault was that? Before you look all pissy, whose fault was the fire? Yours. And that's selling for over 200, and it is a really cute cake. Look at how cute that is. That's adorable. So now we've spent all our money, so I am just gonna have her go meet some people, go welcome some customers, and hopefully we can get our business renown up and make some money. And these are all young adult townies that I placed in the world to potentially be our friends. So hopefully we get along with at least a couple of them. And Hazel can finally have some friends. Her worst need right now is social. And that's definitely been a trend with her. Oh, that's too bad. It doesn't give a first impression when you do welcome to business. So I'm going to have her do a cheerful or a friendly introduction just so that we can get the first impressions, which is a mod by Lumpinu. It gives first impressions and it lets Sims have an initial reaction to each other. And that helps me determine if they would want to be friends. It makes my game a little more interesting. So we like Ada and she does not like us. She thinks we're pretentious. Sounds like a bitch, honestly. Fuck you, Ada. But we think she's imaginative. So I think that Hazel would try to pursue being friends with Ada, especially because they do have amazing compatibility. We also have amazing compatibility with Casey. And I didn't realize I placed her from the gallery. And she's a B-lister. So she's famous. That might be harder for us to get to know her. And I'm also going to have us introduce ourselves to Samantha. Friendly introduction. Aw, Samantha bought some more. I love Samantha. Oh my God, can you not piss yourself? Jesus. This bitch just pissed herself in the middle of my store. Oh my God. What? Oh, I have no words. Why would you do that? I know I don't have a toilet for you guys, but look, there's a toilet literally right there. If you had to go so bad, you're literally pissing yourself, I feel like you could walk. And there's also a vet clinic right here. You could use that. There are so many options available for you that do not involve you pissing yourself in the middle of a bakery. Casey, I'm gonna have to judge you. I'm sorry. I'm gonna make you leave so you can go clean yourself up. In related news, I think we really need to get a toilet in here. Yeah, mop. Mop up the pee puddle right in front of all of the food. Oh my God. Oh, we're about to get a call from the health department, honestly. I hate how, weird the slots are on this thing. I don't want them to overlap. Oh my God, did you piss yourself too? Oh my God, why do they have to pee so bad? Oh my Lord. Talk about bad first impressions. Jesus. Okay. I just really need you guys to buy some stuff. And then if you do that, I will be able to afford a toilet. And then that's just better for all of us. So really it's their fault. They have not given me enough money. Okay, so we also like Samantha. We think she's imaginative. And she also likes us. She thinks that we're imaginative. With the new businesses and hobbies pack, we got a sort of new overhaul to the mentoring system. And I'm kind of thinking, since these two like each other, Hazel could end up being a mentor for Samantha, and she could potentially end up working in our small business. And I think that would be a really cute storyline. I'm wondering if we can afford to bake anything else, just to get our stock up. We'll do an ice bear cake. Oh my God, another one. Another man came into our store and literally peed himself. What is wrong with you? Oh my God. Yeah, I really, really need to get a toilet that's accessible to customers, because this is bad. This is bad. I actually think I remember hearing something about how with the new small business lot type, customers will come just to use the bathroom. So they will spawn on the lot with a very low bladder need. And I do like that. That is realistic. Sometimes people will go into businesses just to use the bathroom. But in real life, they wouldn't stay and pee themselves if there wasn't a bathroom. So that's a bit of flawed design. But, you know, hopefully no one dies of literal embarrassment. This is a really cute cake. Oh, you didn't want to, you wanted to put it on the floor. That was a choice. That was a choice. Okay, and we also sold the orange tea roll cake, which was great. We now have 315. You know, in light of recent events, I might see if we have enough for a tiny little bathroom. And I think that I will stick it right in here. Okay, so that's almost all of our money. I don't think we can afford a toilet yet. This is so bad. I might put that toilet in there, and hopefully we can afford a door. I might have to go for a cheaper door. Here. The little stall door. Oh my God. You got a stall door and then you walk in and it's just this with unfinished walls. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, but this works. This works. You know what? I'm in. Let me see if I can afford to put in some wallpaper. Yep. Maybe they even get a light. Oh no, I think I'm one simoleon short. Yeah. Okay, it's fine. It is like kind of lunchtime. I'm thinking maybe I'll have her cook maybe a BLT. That's fine. That's only $4. And she didn't wash her hands after using the bathroom, and she's cooking. Thankfully, she's just cooking for herself and not the bakery, but I'm still grossed out. That's you gross. You nasty girl. Oh my God, this is our sister. She's so stinky. Girl. And her other thing is social. So I might have her go socialize with some customers. Aw, our dad's here. Our dad came to visit. That's so sweet. Okay, I'm excited. I'm going to have her finish up cleaning up and then we can go say hi. We'll go welcome. Oh no, our dad's a disruptive customer. What? Okay, we have to go ask him, be like, Dad, you cannot be bringing your own stuff into the bakery. What are you doing? I think that's just water. Like, I feel like that's not bad. She's like, you actually can't bring drinks in here? No, I don't care if it's water. Hopefully oh my God. What? Do you see him? He's not listening to us. We were like, hey, can you not bring in your own food and drink into the bakery? And he was like, la, 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 la. Oh my God. I don't know. Like, should we send our dad away? I think I'm going to, because she's like, you're not listening. Maybe this is some tea, some drama. Her dad is not respecting her career choices. And that actually severely harmed our relationship. It used to be like about medium. And if you look, it's like all the way down. So that's kind of sad. I feel like that was related to her dad not being very supportive of her choosing not to go to college and focus on baking and following her dreams. So that was really sad. I hope that eventually her and her dad are able to get over it, get through it. But I don't know. Right now there's tea. Okay, this is Riley Harwood. She's another sim I got from the gallery. We have a good first impression about her. We think she's fun to be around, and she has a negative first impression about us. She thinks we are living in dreamland. Girl, we get enough of that from our dad, okay? Oh, maybe check on your sister. Be like, why are you so stinky? Like, maybe go home. We also have amazing compatibility with Riley, so that is great. It looks like Riley is in a bad mood. Let's ask her why she is so tense. And if you're wondering, the ability to ask about a Sim's mood and ask other nice, relevant questions comes with Lupanu's Curious Inquiries mod, which is great. I use it all the time. Okay, she's just tense because she has lingering tension. I feel like Riley has very similar vibes to us. I just gave her a makeover and she wears lots of white. She's like very chill and like soft. And I feel like that really fits Hazel's vibes. Even their outfits right now are very similar. This is the bitch who robbed us. This is the burglar. What are you doing in here? Girl came back for the toilet. Oh my God. Like, honestly, I'm going to let the burglar stay because, like, what if she buys some stuff? What if she gives us her money? You know? I'm going to have her go introduce herself to this guy. And I'm kind of thinking we will close the bakery around 8 p.m. And I'm thinking now that we have a little bit more money, I might have her go on a date. Because one of the goals for this generation of Joy of Life is that we have to meet someone on a date and have an accidental pregnancy with them. And a blind date. It has to be a blind date. And I do want to start working towards that. I don't actually want her to be pregnant right now. I'm hoping she doesn't get pregnant right now, but we'll see. Either way, I do want her to start going on some dates because that is part of the rules of this generation. Okay, so for Nathaniel, we have a negative first impression. We think that he is unreliable and he thinks that we are stuck up. So we're probably not going to be very good friends, at least for a little bit, until these sentiments fade. I'm also surprised that I haven't gotten any attractiveness notifications. And that reminds me, I'm going to go into Lupanu's LGBTQIA+ mod, and I am going to have Hazel ponder her orientation. And unfortunately, no matter what she decides, I have to have her at least be attracted to men because she has to get pregnant on a one-night stand. That is part of the challenge. But we could have her like women in addition to men or not like women. So we'll see. So it looks like she randomized to be demisexual. And unfortunately, that does not fit the challenge right now. But she is straight. She's attracted to masculine Sims sexually and romantically. And I don't think demisexual really fits the story because she is going to be having like some one night stands for the challenge. So I'm just going to change that really quickly because unfortunately it doesn't really fit the story. Okay, so I've now updated that. So Hazel is straight and she is allosexual and alloromantic. Oh, let's ask him to stop being rude. He's disruptive. Why are we getting so many disruptive customers? One was our dad. This girl's having a rough day. Hey Hazel, it's me, Samantha. I'm having a small cocktail party tomorrow night. Hope you can join us. Sounds like fun. Her mom invited her to a party. I'm thinking that maybe her mom is like trying to mend the bonds that were broken between her and her dad. Oh my gosh, I have not seen this before. Hazel has a sentiment with the burglar. That's so cool. This is actually the first save that I have gotten a burglar in myself because it's the only save where I was not able to afford a burglar alarm. Bro, why is this random person going through my mail? What the fuck? This is a thing with For Rent, I think, where people like go through their mail, but it's only supposed to be their mail, not mine. That's so weird. Oh my God. He's saying, no, I'm not going to stop being rude. Oh my God. I think we're going to have to send another customer away. Today is not going well for our business. Look, and he's so hot. We could have had all that. And we are so close to having that first star, which gives us access to a couple of perk points, which could be really helpful for earning some more money. Oh my God, why are you yelling at our girl Riley? So rude. And it looks like also we are unattracted to Austin. We think this guy's ugly. Which, you know, that's a choice. I swear, my Sims always think the guys who I put so much effort into are ugly. And I'm like, bro, what? Okay, and we're just hanging out with our burglar. That is a textbook toxic relationship right there. And I know I said we would close at 8 o'clock, but I just really need us to make some more money. I think we can close now, though, now that we got another sale. Now I'm thinking maybe we could go on a blind date. It's 9, so it's a little bit later, but I think that's not too late for a date, especially if we go to a bar or something. So I'm thinking it's just a get to know you date. Like, it doesn't have to be too serious. We'll have be friendly, be romantic, be funny, and get drinks. And I'm thinking we will go to the local bar. Okay, so this is our blind date. If we like him, he's definitely going to need a makeover, but let's just do a friendly introduction. And we'll see if she thinks that he's attractive. Oh, she thinks that he is very attractive. She is an instant attraction to Theodore Lehman. If she chose to act on it, Hazel Montgomery would be strongly inclined towards romance with Theodore Lehman. That's awesome. Okay, I'm going to have them do a little bit of flirting then. It looks like he thinks that we are pretentious, but who cares what he thinks? You know, it's all about us. So I'm going to let her flirt a little bit. I'm going to have them go sit inside so that they're not sitting in the rain. Like, that's kind of an odd choice, Hazel. So next thing on our list is to drink something. So I'm going to have her order a drink, order a ladies' night bar drink. And I feel like Hazel would have like a Long Island iced tea. I feel like she'd like something that's like a little bit sweeter. Maybe tell him a joke about ducks. I can't imagine that would be that funny, but you do you. Another thing is we are flirty because we have some woohoo drive, which comes with the Relationships and Pregnancy Overhaul mod by Lumpinu. Ooh, that means that he thinks we're attractive. And honestly, who would not think this woman is attractive? Like, honestly, she is giving me some bisexual panic. I'll tell you that right now. You can also drink your drink, girl. Like, God, I know you're really into this, man, but that drink actually looks quite nice. Ooh, he gave us a suggestive look. Hazel is under the impression that another sim has their gaze fixed directly upon her. With a glimmer on their eyes, it's plain to see that Theodore has an intense interest in Hazel. If Hazel tries to push things to a more intimate level, they may have a good chance of success. Is Hazel going to accept Theodore's advances or ignore him? I feel like with how the date is going so far, she would accept his advances. She really likes this man. So I'm going to have her accept his advances. So I'm going to have her finish her drink, and then I think maybe we'll do something a little more spicy. Maybe we'll head up to the bathroom together. Before they get spicy together, I'm going to give him a quick little makeover, and hopefully she doesn't think that he's ugly after that. And also, hopefully this doesn't mess up the date. Thankfully, it did not mess up the date. It kind of reset it. It gave us another notification, but I don't think that's too bad. Hey, girl, it's kind of weird to go sit at a table with your dad and some random people while you're on a date with this guy. Like, that's a little strange. That's a choice. So I'm going to have her go up to the bathroom, wicked, and she's going to go make her move. Now she thinks he's unattractive. Are you kidding me? Oh, but she thinks Nathaniel is attractive now. Lord. Okay. Apparently I made him ugly. She already was into him, though, so I'm going to have them do their thing. But I don't think there'll be a long-term option anymore because she doesn't think he's attractive. After my makeover. Thanks a lot, Hazel. You think I'm bad at giving makeovers? She's like, yeah. Okay, and I just got the notification. Hazel Montgomery might now be pregnant. So we will have to see. Oh my gosh, this is so scary. I'm like, I do not want her to get pregnant right now. But like, this is the challenge. We gotta do it. Okay, so we just had a spicy time. I am now gonna have us go home. So I think we can end the date. We had a nice time. We're ready to go home. Hopefully we're not pregnant. And we earned a reward for a gold level date. We fulfilled her want for a perfect date. So that went pretty well. I don't think we're going to have a lasting relationship with Theodore because she's not attracted to him anymore because she hates my makeover skills. Okay, we are now home. I'm going to go have her brush her teeth a couple times. Actually, maybe we can get her a shower because my girl just did the dirty. I feel like she needs a shower. I want to do that for her. Oh, we can give her the super awful, filthy one. That's so funny. It's just like a bucket on a stick inside. That's clearly meant to be used outside, but I can't afford anything else. And I don't need her to be getting embarrassed. So I'm going to have her go take a quick shower so that she can get all cleaned off. I'm going to have her get into her sleepwear and then she can go to bed. Riley is calling us. Theodore and you are such a great pair. You should think of something more long term. Okay. Now my dead grandma's asking about it? Jesus! Oh, I meant to open a while ago. Oopsie poopsie. And she's still feeling upset that her grandma died. Probably it twisted the knife a little bit when her grandma texted her. Oh, and look, our apple tree grew. Our apple tree that we planted. After she finishes cooking, I'll go have her harvest that. Unfortunately, Hazel was not able to cope with grief in the most productive ways, resulting in a personality change. Do we want her to become clumsy? I feel like for the storyline, I want her to remain a perfectionist. I feel like honestly, like the opposite would happen from grief. Like she would feel a lot of pressure to always be perfect, especially because she's carrying on her grandma's legacy. She would feel like she has to do everything perfect. So I think that perfectionist is actually a great fit for her. So I'm going to say no. She's going to keep being a perfectionist. And we have made some good money so far today. Thankfully, we have enough to open tomorrow, which is really like the minimum that we need. I'm also thinking after we get a real toilet, maybe we can have her take a pregnancy test to see if she got pregnant from her one night stand last night. I'm really hoping she didn't, but knowing The Sims, she probably did. This is such a cute little cake. Oh my god. All of these custom food creators slay so hard. Oh, we just got money. We can afford a toilet. I've never been more happy about a toilet, let me tell you. So I'm actually not going to go with the cheapest one. I'm going to go with this one. That's like a nice basic toilet. Oh my god. First time using the toilet. We're not going to have Sims peeing themselves anymore. Well, we probably will, knowing the Sims, but maybe not as much. We just reached baking level 5. Oh, okay, we unlocked some things. That's nice. Still, these 2 cookies have been sitting there for like forever. Okay, this is another townie I added, and I think she's so pretty and cool. So I'm going to have us go introduce ourselves because I'm like, can we be friends, please? Oh, she doesn't like us. Oh, but we like her. We think she's fun to be around. That's nice. Oh, the party is starting soon. Are you almost here? Yes, Mom, I can be. Let me close. And we will head over to our mom's house. So I'm kind of thinking instead of throwing a party, I might just have us have like a cute little family dinner. And so to do that, I'm going to take control of her mom, Samantha. And how I do this is with the Sim Control Hub mod, which allows me to basically control any Sim in the world. So you'll see she's not part of my household, but I do have control over her. And I'm going to have her mom go make some food. How about some French onion soup? I feel like that's like a family thing. She's embarrassed because she has bad breath. So I think maybe I'll have her go brush her teeth. Because, like, obviously it's her parents' house. It's fine. Like, she doesn't really have to worry about that. I'm wondering if Ivy, Hazel's little sister, is here. We can also look at Ivy's room. It's so cute. It's so teenager. Here's Ivy. She's playing games in their older brother's room. And he doesn't actually live here right now because he's off at college, but he does live here on breaks. I will have her go talk to her sister, maybe a deep conversation, once she finishes brushing her teeth. Oh my god. No, we're not having waffles for dinner, Nathaniel. Like, I actually have to delete this. It's not even funny. And I feel like Samantha is trying to repair the relationship between Hazel and Nathaniel. So I'm just kind of thinking maybe I'll have him do like a deep conversation. What if he expresses his pride? That's so cute. That popped up. I'm doing that. He's like, you know, like, even with everything, I'm still really proud of you. That's so cute. Aww. No, don't eat the food. Your wife is setting the table. No! Swear to God, this man. All right, call to meal and eat, and I'm going to have her call everyone in the family. This mod that allows me to select who to call to meal is by Little Miss Sam.
Dorna, Emka, Payfam, Scoop, Krezzo with our.
Okay. Go have dinner. Oh, she really has to pee. She's probably so excited. She's like, there's a real bathroom. I don't have to pee in a bucket. So she's just eating. She's probably loving having like a nice warm meal cooked by her mom. Very nice, very sweet. So I'm having her put away the dishes, and I think then I'm going to have her head home. I'm also going to select, I'm also going to make all of the lights in here auto lights. So that they turn off automatically. I find it a little bit overwhelming when all of the lights are always on. And especially in larger households, it helps me to see where Sims are, like what rooms they're in. So now that I am done controlling these Sims, I go into Sim Control Hub, and I can either remove one Sim or I can clear all Sims. I'm going to clear all Sims. And then I'm just going to have Hazel head home. She had a nice dinner with her family. I think she had fun. I think she's maybe feeling a little bit better about stuff with her dad. I feel like she still deserves an apology, but that's not really a thing in The Sims. So just like how we don't have cars, okay? Okay, we are now back home. I'm going to have Hazel go to bed. We have 69 simoleons. Nice. Oh, and actually, before she goes to bed, I'm going to have her take a pregnancy test. Okay, she's not pregnant. That's good, because she does not want a kid right now. I think I'm going to sell this, because I don't really see them going much further together. In fact, I feel like she would have sent a text to him, be like, hey, I'm not really interested in anything more. So I'm going to cheat their romance down to 0. Because I feel like she's just like, she would be honest with him. She would be like, hey, I'm sorry, I'm just like not really interested in anything more right now. And that's because she's no longer attracted to him after I gave him the fucking makeover. So I'm now just going to let her go to bed. And then tomorrow morning, I'm going to have us open the store again. Oh, she's on her period. I'm going to have her run to the Wicked store, which is where she can get some period products. And then as soon as she gets home, I will have her use a pad. And then I think we're going to have to look for some collectibles because we do need 75 simoleons to open today. Which someone wasn't thinking about it. We're not sure who. Someone. Okay, and hopefully this is enough. Yeah, it is. Okay. And I'm gonna open the store, and I'm gonna have her run home. I think maybe we can afford to do the more expensive ones. Yeah, we can make some macarons. They're holiday themed, but they're expensive, so they're just gonna have to do. Yes! 224. Oh my god! Oh my god, that was so good! One after another. We are rolling in it, baby. Maybe we can even get a real door in here, I tell you. I wonder how much this is going to sell for. It's only normal quality, so it's not quite as good, but it's okay. I think we'll still... 288. Slay. Slay. I'm going to try and get a bathroom sink. We're just going to go with the absolute cheapest. I'm going to get a light for the bathroom and a real door. We can't really afford anything else I've been wanting because I think the next thing I want to save for is like a real shower, but we can't afford it because it's 300. So we're just gonna have to wait for that. Buy it. Buy it. I think she's about to buy it, honestly. This is so slay. Like, we're having a hard time keeping up with demand, which is awesome. So we can't afford to make another one of the macarons, but we can do another mandarin orange roll. Yes! Oh my god. Okay, we're out of product, but honestly, I feel like that's a good problem to have. And also, we can now afford a shower. Me when I slay, I think we're gonna have a little like studio apartment back here, and I'm going to expand the actual store area because eventually I would like to get some seating out here, and I'm thinking that maybe we'll put a bathroom right there eventually. And actually I might move it now, even though I just finished the bathroom. And because of that, I'm gonna have to shift this window over a little bit. I'm gonna move this door, move the light. I'm just gonna move this a little bit. And I think I'm probably gonna have to teleport all of these guys because they're now stuck in, well, number one, a room with no doors, but also a room that is set to be residential that they technically shouldn't be in. I'm just gonna place a light in here, and then we can get a shower. And I'm just gonna do the absolute cheapest one from Discover University. And I'm gonna leave it there because I don't want to spend all of our money again. So I'm gonna have her walk out here, and then I will teleport people to her. Riley is texting us. Ooh, someone asked her out. Yes, go for it, girl. Especially because we're a love bug. We're like, yes, queen. Get that booty. Oh, I also just realized I have to do the walls here. I'm gonna wait until we have another sale though, because I don't want to run out of money. Not that I would do that multiple times in a row. I could never. As we all know, I actually have never ever lacked foresight ever. That's just not one of my flaws. Aw, our brother is inviting us over. No, we can't do that. And also, why are you living in a penthouse? That's not my story. Just pretend that he didn't say that. But no, we're busy. Another thing that I haven't mentioned yet is that I like to have my Sims basically never leave the world that they are actually living in. Like, I only have them leave for vacations. And I like that just because it makes the worlds feel more realistic. It makes things feel, I don't know, I just like it. And for that, I also use Kuto's Home Regions mod that keeps people in their base home regions. Wherever they live, they stay there and they do not spawn anywhere else. That means that when you're in, for example, Solani, you won't have Nancy Landgrab showing up in her little orange sunglasses. We reached Hopeful Hustle. Hazel's small business has reached the first renown level and is now a Hopeful Hustle. Hazel has earned 2 business perk points to purchase business perks. Her small business will now see an increased base price for entry and hourly fees, as well as allowing more customers to attend. And we also just got another sale. Oh my god, this is amazing. I think I'm going to go for Sims leaving a tip because I feel like that is also going to help us quite a bit. Okay, girl, you got to go get bacon. Girl, what the fuck are you wearing? I think I just didn't give her an athletic outfit. Yeah, okay, so this is like kind of my bad, but not really. Because I'm not going to take credit for it. I just didn't give her outfits, okay? Like, what do you want from me? You want my Sims to not be naked? You're disgusting. I also think with our new money, I am first gonna do some wallpaper just because I feel like it's so unrealistic to have like it be that unfinished. And then the next thing I would like to buy is another cooking book so that we can do some more recipes because I love a good Santa macaron, but I am getting a little bit tired of it, which I know, sacrilege, but I need flavor. So I'll grab Tiana Sims cookbook. I think maybe I'll do this one. I love the cookbook stand that little Boba recently added. It's just so cute and so realistic. And then can I afford the SNS cookbook? Salmic and Severinka? Yeah, I can. Okay. And then I also have some Ice Mun Mun stuff. You can just do Ice Mun Mun recipes through the fridge, but I like the object just because it makes it a little bit easier for me to actually use stuff. I'm just gonna do this, and I'm gonna set it like over here because I'm kind of running out of space on the other side. And that was more money than I wanted to spend, but really the biggest thing is that I can't be spending so much that we don't have 75. That needs to be like our minimum, otherwise we will not be able to make any more money. Oh my god, yes! Hazel is appreciating good food even more these days. Should she savor the moment and become an official foodie? This is great because actually, according to the rules of Joy of Life, she was supposed to be a foodie and I just totally forgot about that. So this is saving me a little bit. Finally, we have some more wares. We can also do some more baking. We have more options now. So this is not as expensive. I am gonna make it just because it's like cute, but I guess Oni has the most expensive baking options. Okay, and we just got another 300. And I think while we're really struggling with money, I'm literally just gonna focus on whatever is making us the most money. And then later on, I can just make like cute stuff more when we're not like quite as worried. And also, once we grow our business renown a little bit more, we can increase our prices, and then it makes making cheaper stuff a little more feasible. Oh, you know what? Somek and Severinka also has some really expensive stuff. I think maybe next I'll have Hazel make this cute little cake, and then maybe a pumpkin chocolate cake because it is fall time and I feel like it's kind of vibey for her to make fall treats and sell them instead of Santa over and over. Look at how beautiful this cake is. Oh my gosh. I don't have that many things from Somek and Severinka because a lot of their stuff leans much more alpha than I like in my game. But oh my god, it is undeniable how beautiful a lot of their objects are. It's only selling for $288. We're losing money on that? Okay, fine. That's annoying. Ooh, we unlocked some new stuff. Even though they're not quite as expensive, I think I'm gonna have her make a matcha strawberry crepe cake. That sounds so yummy. I would eat that. Even though I'm a picky bitch. Bro, not the dancing. Oh my god. She's like, should I buy a cake? Yes or no? Yes, we got another sale. Thanks, babe. You know what? If the dance works, the dance works. I'm not sure what I want to spend money on next. I think maybe I want to give her her own bathroom. There we go. Okay. And I'm also just going to stick the mattress in here. And she's really hungry and she's having cramps and she's tired, but girl, we got shit to do. I'm gonna have her make a mango cake too. Also, I didn't say it, but obviously, this is so cute. I'm obsessed with it. Ooh, and it's actually selling for more. 392. Ooh, it's bad. It's bad. I wonder how much that it's still. Oh my god, imagine buying a cake that looks like this for $200. It literally looks like someone smeared shit on it. Oh my god, girl. I'm gonna have her clean and do some things to get up her needs, and I'm just kind of hoping that someone buys some more stuff. But I don't think I'm gonna have her make any more. I am gonna have her make herself some dinner, but we're gonna make that as like cheap as possible. Maybe some grilled cheese. Oh my god, yes. And that guy left like a massive tip. He left like a $80 tip. That's incredible. The tips really do be saving us right now. So I'm just gonna leave the store open, and then when this one gets bought, we will close. Growth opportunities, ambiance. Yeah, I agree. This is not the nicest looking bakery. Hey, we have a bathroom now. So I don't know what kind of fancy schmancy bakeries you go to, but ours has a bathroom. Our guests no longer pee on the floor. So I don't know if other people can compete with that, honestly. And I am now gonna set this as employees only. This doesn't really make a difference yet because we don't have any employees, but I feel like in game this would be an employees only section rather than like part of her house. First, I kind of want to get some tiles in here because that makes more sense with the freestanding shower. And I think I'm still gonna go for like some cheap tiles. So I'm also just gonna do some nice tile in the kitchen. Imagine getting this much of that nice tile for like $80. And I think I might go for some like nicer wooden floors out here. I'm going for more expensive ones because I like how they look, but also because I do like the challenge of having to pay a little bit more for flooring. Even though there are some really nice looking ones that are pretty cheap, I like to use the ones that are not to make it harder for myself. Okay, so already this is looking like infinitely better. This looks so much better, and we still have some money, so I think I might do some more wallpaper. I would like it to not look really stinky and gross. We are going for like lots of light soft colors because that's very much Hazel's vibe. Ooh, I really like this wallpaper. I think I'm gonna keep that, and I'm also gonna apply it in here and in here. And I think I might do some tiles in the kitchen area. Maybe I'll even put this outside and get her an indoor trash can. That's crazy. Okay, she is almost ready to wake up. It is 7 a.m. and we just got some bills. We owe $182, which we can totally pay. And it's also rebate day, which means that whatever we buy in build mode, we will get some discounts. I'm gonna have her pay everything. Now that I'm thinking about it, I probably should have waited to open to do that, but you know what they say about hindsight. I also can't do math. I was like, oh yeah, 200 minus 180. Yeah, we'll have 75. No. No. And I'm also just gonna let her go have some breakfast. I'll do some fruit salad because that's cheap. And then I'll have her go tend her garden. I'll have her sell her apples and weed the tree. And then I'm gonna have her go dig. Oh, damn it. Our sink just broke. I'll have her deal with that when she gets back. So we don't need that much more to open, but we also need to be able to afford enough to do some baking for us to sell. So I'm kind of hoping that this is enough. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and open. And I guess we learned the thing that's most expensive to make is not necessarily gonna sell for the most. I'd love to give her another try at making mango cake and maybe not having it suck. Just an idea. Website performance boost. A freelance web creator has reached out offering to optimize Hazel's business site for free. With a little more investment, she could get the full package deal, which includes a clean slate of any negative reviews. Oddly specific. Yes to free stuff, gain renown and dreamer alignment, gain renown and schemer alignment. Well, we can't pay for it anyway, so we're going to say yes to free stuff. So that plus our renown. And now we are almost to the second level, which is hopefully this doesn't turn out shitty because she's in such a bad mood, but she might. Oh, it's at least, I think it's normal. Yeah. Oh my God. The quality changes how much it sells for by a lot. Like that changed by like 130 simoleons. Aw, poor girl's having period cramps. I've been there, sis. I'm wondering if it's better to prioritize higher skill things rather than higher like priced things. I'm gonna test that a little bit by making some garlic bread, which is only 17 simoleons. I'm just really curious about how the price of baked goods is determined. Like, it's really interesting. Oh, our dad's inviting us to a game. Sure. I feel like he's like reaching out and trying to like make things better with us. That's so sweet. Okay, I'm really curious how much this is going to be worth. 136. See, that's like really good. We only paid 12 for that. I don't know. I'm like really curious. I feel like maybe I should be doing the most expensive thing in like each skill category. So like the most expensive level 6 thing is best since she's at level 6. I don't know. I'm going to try that. All right. And we have our matcha strawberry crepe cake. Now I'm going to have her just do some more baking. We're just going to grind right now. Oh my gosh. One after another. Thank you. Okay. Yes. Almost there. Honestly, I'm just like gonna leave the business open even though we're not here just so that last thing gets sold. I just really want it to get sold. I want money. It's okay. In our headcanon, she's like taking care of the store for us. She's watching it for us and like making sure nothing like steals it. Because in our headcanon, this is our grandma's friend. And yes, I gave her a makeover. Isn't she looking so cute? 696? That's so good. I'm going to go ahead and close. Net profit 2,000. Okay, slay. Okay, I'm going to wait for her to come back and then I'm going to buy some stuff. We are going to spend some money, y'all. Yes, what an awesome game. Hazel can't believe what she just witnessed. What an amazing win. And it cost us $100. I feel like when you invite your daughter to a game, it's like implied that you're paying for it. Like, I don't know, but maybe she wanted to like show her dad that she's doing well and that she can pay for it. Number 1, I want a Q bed. And number 2, I'd like one with high energy. I don't like to buy the ones that are super cheap and have energy 10 that are custom because I feel like that's kind of just like cheating, even though they're really cute. This one's kind of cute. I wish that, yeah, okay, I really like that swatch. I might have to extend this part of the house a little bit, just like by one tile, just so we have like a little bit more space. And then I also do need to buy a bed frame I don't really like that one. I think I'd like one that's like a little bit traditional, but not too traditional, if you know what I mean. That's too expensive. Okay. We're just gonna do the bed. 1100. Oh my God. Okay. I think maybe I'll do some wood flooring out here and maybe a toilet. And I'm just gonna make sure that we have like 200 left over. I feel like that's a good benchmark, because we want to have enough to open and we also want to have enough to do some more baking. So I'm now deciding what kind of counters I want to put in here. I want them to still be like traditional, but not quite as like run down as this. Ooh, I feel like the Harry Coastal kitchen set is like perfect. Like that's exactly what I'm looking for. I think a marble top is nicer for this. It would have been smarter maybe to like buy new appliances first, but I'm like really not feeling these counters. I want cuter ones. So, oh, maybe a mirror. I feel like we can get a cheap mirror for the bathroom. And I know that this is floating. Just pretend that it's a mattress on the floor. Okay, just pretend. Just use your imagination. I believe in you. You can do it. After these renovations, I think I'm going to leave this episode off right here. We had some family time. We went on a date. Things got crazy. And we made some really good progress on our bakery. So I'm going to have Hazel head off to sleep. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.